Hello, this is Tom Eckersley, the owner and founder of Key Health Enlightened Solutions. This little video is intended for mothers-to-be and will help you build your core strength and stability and hopefully make your pregnancy easier and more enjoyable. This exercise is called a pelvic tilt. So the aim here is to sit up as tall as you can, have the knees above the ankles, and you're alternating between arching the lower back, contracting all the lower back muscles, and then tucking in the tummy and rolling the hips forward. These are pelvic tilts but to the side tilts. So same thing, except you're contracting through your obliques and your lower back muscles, sitting up as tall as you can and working through the side of the abdominals and the lower back. This is just a seated leg raise on a Swiss ball. So try and sit up as tall as you can, knees above the ankles and raising one leg. Trying to keep everything nice and still, pelvis level. You're working on stability through the hip and core abdominal muscles. So arms out to the side for balance and keeping the pelvis level. These ones here are exercising the obliques and the lower back muscles, so sitting up as tall as you can, fingertips behind the head, and twisting to one side and hold, and then back to the other. Reverse Russian twist, so grabbing onto the Swiss ball, arms out to the side for balance, and you're trying to move in a nice controlled manner. Should be working the side of the abdominal muscles and the lower back. If you're feeling any twinges in the lower back, stop, and you can try to slow it right down so that you're not getting any pain in the lower back. If you are getting excess pain, then stop this exercise. This one here is a bit more challenging. It's a supine bridge, so popping the feet on top of the Swiss ball. And this is a progression of that same exercise, so incorporating a leg raise decreases your base of support. The aim here is to get a straight line from the ankles all the way through to the neck. Squeeze the glute muscles and drawing in the pelvic floor and the abdominal muscles. So you're trying to stop any movement through the Swiss ball while you do that one. If you're finding that hard, you can get someone to hold the ball for you, or put it into the corner of a room, or else use the edge of a couch. This exercise is a bit more challenging, or a lot more challenging I should say, so only do this if you're feeling comfortable. You should be able to draw the ball in towards the glutes. You're going from a supine plank position with the heels on top of the ball into a hamstring curl. Forming a supine bridge position, knees together, feet together, and then incorporating a leg raise, so you're decreasing your base of support again, working the hamstrings, glutes and core abdominal and lower back muscles, and just alternating each side. Straightening one leg and holding. You can hold for the count of 5 or 3 or 2 or whatever you find easiest. Should be able to do it in good form. This exercise is a hip raise, so the aim here, you keep your knees and feet together and pushing the hips all the way up, contracting the pelvic floor, glutes, lower back and abdominal muscles. Should be able to get a straight line from knees to neck. If you are getting any twinges in the lower back, try and activate your abdominals, pelvic floor and glutes a little bit more, and that should take the pressure off. This exercise here is helping to equalise the tension between the adductor muscles in the groin and the external rotators of the hip, so through your gluteal muscles. Squeezing the knees together nice and hard on the out breath, and then squeezing the legs down towards the ground. Okay, from a position on all fours, wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. These are a few different progressions and regressions of an exercise to develop core strength. Crossovers using alternate arm and legs are the hardest. If you're finding that too challenging, then just do one arm or one leg at a time, and you're trying to keep everything else still. So the pelvis and the spine should be like a tabletop, nice and still. This is a prone plank, making it easier by resting onto the forearms, and a progression being a hip raise. So trying to keep a straight line through from the ankle right up to the head and raising one leg up.